Since following a minimalist lifestyle about 3 years ago, these are some of the lessons that I've learned aside from having a cleaner home from decluttering. You do not need to buy things in order to feel happy. I was in about £3,000 worth of debt, having gone through university thinking that having to buy experiences and going out all the time and buying the latest thing, buying new clothes every week was the answer to what it was meant to be as an adult in the modern day. But since I've grown up and realised that being in debt isn't ideal, and that you don't need to keep buying everything or getting upgrades on phones or having the latest thing, and that you simply become more content because you are focusing more on your life. You don't need to have that dopamine hit from buying something or saying yes to everything. And so I think having the opportunity not to need to buy anything is fantastic. And when you go into shops, you feel so much better because you're like, I don't really need this. Does this actually going to bring any use to me? Is it practical? And it has been a fantastic lesson that I've learned. Time freedom has been another massive lesson that I've learned from minimalism. Being able to have the time to do whatever I want, as well as being able to afford to do whatever I want, has been amazing. And I have been able to focus more time on my family, my friends, being able to train more, being able to study, being able to do whatever I want really outside of work, and having the freedom to do this has been incredible. And I don't feel that pressure to be able to do things like everyone else. I'm happy to say no to things. I'm happy to stay in because I enjoy the time with my wife a bit more, or if I'm spending time with friends, it's going to be doing something around fitness because that's what we're all into. And knowing that I'm not bound by this time pressure because I'm not trying to work harder or trying to make this extra bit of money because I'm spending too much has really changed my life, and I feel so much more content because of this. With spending less on things, it means that you actually have more money and slightly more financial freedom to be able to buy and invest in things that are important to you. For me, it's been investing in sports, having opportunities to travel with my family, friends, being able to pay for things, being able to be generous. And this has been much more content and feeling of joy within my life, knowing that I am more financially secure than I was when I was in thousands of pounds worth of debt, and now being able to drop what I'm doing just because I need to go and pay for a flight because I need to go and see my wife. It is so much better, and having that feeling is amazing, and not having to worry about money because I know that I've saved and invested and put it away, and not just spent it on things that I've gonna use once, or because I wanted an upgrade, or because I wanted something like everybody else. Because of all this freedom, both financial and time, I feel I have capacity to grow as a person. When you are stuck in a job where you're having to commute all the time, and you're then having to pay for things because you want to make yourself feel good, you don't have the capacity. You don't feel like you can do anything better because you are mentally drained, you're physically drained. So adopting minimalism, finding a job and a location where I don't need to be on a bus for nearly 3 hours a day, where I can walk to work, has given me so much more capacity, the social capacity to look at myself, work on what I need to, and hopefully become someone that I want to be, and that I'm able to live and follow my values. So making sure I'm looking after my health, spending time with loved ones, and being most supportive husband I could possibly be.